Hello there, and welcome. Wow. Well, you came to the right place. Do you mind if I just get in a little closer here? Let's take a look at those eyes. Wow. My gosh. Does that react the same way? And if I just do this, I take a look, just like this, and then, well, all right, well, this is actually good news. You are the perfect candidate for our New Year's special, in which we fix everything that's going on with you. We have the latest tools and technologies to be able to detect ailments that you may not realize that you have, any maybe micro injuries you didn't realize you got. We will be able to look at anything that ails you and be able to fix it, all in this one little session. That sounds a little too good to be true, doesn't it? Well, it is. It's a very well-kept secret. So, if you want us to do this, I'm just going to have you sign a couple of forms. For the New Year special, this is actually completely free. So, if I could just have you sign right here, just acknowledging that. And then right here, this just says that we are not liable for any side effects or injuries, or, you really don't have to read through that. But if you could just sign right here. Excellent. Let me just look. Okay, that looks good. And that should be good for our data brokers as well. Oh, we just have a little partnership with people who use your information. That's how we can do this for free. And you won't be identifiable. It's just more like this individual at this height with these features have these ailments, that sort of thing. Let's see. I'm going to take a peek at your eyes, because the first thing I see, this eye right here, your left eye's telling me you've got some bad knees. You can actually see it right here, right in this area. That little spot there tells me that, those puppies, they will give you a lot of trouble. Well, at least they would if we weren't fixing it today. Oh, just look right at my nose here. Might have to get magnifying glass again. There we go. This particular style of diagnosis is called Iridology. We look at specific areas of the eye to see what's going on. Okay, we got some weakness in the kidneys, and looks like you might be susceptible to the G virus. I have to double check with that on your face. You could just keep your head still. Let me just take a look. Just keep still. Oh, the G virus, it's not great, but it actually means that you're susceptible to getting ghosts in your blood. And it's not fun. So we'll just want to get that figured out as soon as possible. Just looking at your face, see the space between your eyebrows right here. That's telling me that you might be using your phone a little bit too much. A little too much doom scrolling. Yeah, there's a specific trait in people that really struggle with being on their phone a lot. It shows up right here. This is called physiognomy. Well, let's see. Last thing I want to look at is your head. I just want to feel the contours and feel the different organs in the head. Do you mind if I touch you? Okay. I don't think your face isn't supposed to sound like that. Is that your whole face? Oh my. I'm gonna have to write that one down. I think I do have something that can take care of that, but I'm just gonna have to double check. Alright, well, let's see what we can get here. Do your feet ever swell at all? Yeah, your head's telling me you've got a little bit of an imbalance in the metatarsals. And it could be serious if left untreated, but I'll make sure to make a note of that. I have a couple remedies for that one. If I just feel right here along the orbit. Does it ever feel difficult to get out what you mean? Like, you know what you're trying to say, but it's just not coming out right. Yeah, I get that right here. So I think we're certainly going to have to work on the throat chakra, and I have a couple tuning forks we can use for that one. Okay, and you could just open your mouth. I'm not going to really play around in there, just stick out your tongue. Ooh. Okay, some scallop marks here. And pale coating, little on the thick side. Let me see. I think I might see some raised bumps back here. Yeah. Okay, well, I think we can get that squared away as well. But this is going to be a pretty involved treatment. I just want to make sure that you're on board. I think your energy is just... And we'll probably have to get the forceps. I want to get maybe some of our spray solution. Probably have to do a couple of inoculations as well. Hope you don't mind that. Okay. Yeah, certainly. So let me see. At the metatarsals. Third chakra. Tongue was a mess, let me tell you. And okay, well, we can fix it. We can fix all of that. And, you know, I really do this out of the goodness of my heart. I mean, you know, I really don't make much money out of it. You know, it's mostly data, so I do this for free for everybody. So let's start. Let's get some of the energy stuff out of the way, all right? Okay, so I'm just going to pull some of this forward, and we're just going to cut off some bits. It's like getting a bit of a trim for your energy. You've just got a lot going on. You know those little squishy balls that have the little hairy ends? Usually you get a bunch of hair stuck to them and such. Yeah, they just look like little, almost like little alien things. That's kind of what your energy looks like right now. It's not really what it's supposed to look like. So we'll just pull that. Let it go. Pull. Let it go. You will feel so much better after this. I promise. Let that go. You mind if I get some of that? There we go. That just doesn't sound right. We'll get it taken care of, but focus on something else right now. Pull. Release. What's up? Well, what I'm doing is, it's kind of a complicated technique to explain. You gotta need some years of training to really understand what's going on in the metaphysical body, the different layers of the aura. It's just, really, it's boring. We'll just pull this forward. And safe release, releasing that. Pull that forward. Good. And right here. So, I noticed that part of your crinkly issue is in your hair and along your scalp. I think I've got something for that, and it's really easy to administer. Yeah. Little spray solution. I'm just going to be applying to this little brush here, and we'll just brush this through. Should smooth everything out. So, just going to apply this. And then take this and just run it through. And one of the benefits of this is that it controls frizz and regulates oil production in the hair. It fixes split ends. It really is a shame that I can't use these products for myself. It's much more important that I make sure there is an ample supply for anybody else who needs it. Okay, let me just check. I think we've mostly got everything here. Just go one more little bit. I'll just get a good even coverage all around. Go that side and this one. So I saw a few areas on your face that could use a little bit of attention. So I'd like to just grab a little tweezer. Little cotton ball here. Make sure that's secure. And then a little bit of this. So, this will feel a little cool. But we're just going to just get a good even coverage over the whole face. How does that feel? Any itchiness or feelings of warmth? Okay, just let me know. Close your eyes. We'll get not over the eyes, but just around here. There. Down the nose. Go ahead and open your eyes. There. Look at the perimeter of the face. This might help a little bit with your face crinkling situation. There we are. Just get one little swipe over everything, and then I want to hone in on your eyes. It's very common for people to lose their vision as they age, but it doesn't have to be that way. I have a little solution that we can apply to the eyelashes. Then we need this one. Right. So I'm just going to run this along your eyelashes, and in order to get full coverage, I'm just going to direct you to blink. So I'm just going to run this over. There we go. And if I could just have you blink, 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 blink. Okay. Keep the eyes open. I'm going to get underneath here. Go. There we are. Okay. The other side. Let me just get a little coating real quick. If I could just have you blink, 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 blink. Okay, keep your eyes open. Get underneath here. There we go. Just work that in. Your eyelashes will feel a little wet for a bit, but it evaporates quite quickly. Here we go. So that's down. Let's see. What all have we covered? Okay. We've got that one. That one. So, as for the face crinkling, I think let's go ahead and get these two. I'm going to do a widespread dusting of the face with a little powder. Just brush that all over. And then I do have a smaller one for some of our finer detail areas. I'll do over the forehead, down the nose, over the cheeks. Chin. It'll take just a bit of time to work. It's usually about 4 to 6 hours to completely absorb. Just get in all the areas that crinkle. And crannies here. Good. Now for smaller areas. We have the orbit. Good. And just under the eye here. Okay. And the perimeter of the nares. Around the mouth. Good. And some of these other finer places here. There we go. So, face crinkling is off of our radar. Now, I want to do the throat chakra, and I want to get a good listen to it. Just want to make sure we're in the right area. I'm going to listen around your throat here. To keep breathing normally. Good. If you could take a deep breath in for me. Hold. Exhale. Deep breath in. Hold. Exhale. While I'm here, I want to take a listen to your heart. Just as I was feeling along the head, you might be susceptible to some weakness of the heart center. We'll just take a little listen here. And if it does sound like there might be some weakness, we can address that. Deep breath in, out, deep breath in, out, deep breath in, out, last one, deep breath in, out. I don't need that one anymore, and it does sound like there is a bit of some imbalance there. So we'll get that taken care of after we work with your neck here. So for the throat chakra, I would like to do a little bit of harmonic healing. This is a 128 hertz tuning fork. You may or may not hear it. It's more for the vibrations. Right here. We'll just bring this around. Right in front of the throat here. And we're letting the sound gently activate the chakra. The throat chakra is the seat of communication. If you find it very difficult to communicate your needs and wants, it is likely there is an issue with your throat chakra. Can you feel the gentle vibrations? Working with the tuning forks is one of my personal favorites because in addition to you getting the vibrations, I also receive those healing vibrations. Let's do a little more. There we go. And let's go ahead and for the heart, we're going to bring out the 256 hertz. We're going to address some imbalance in the heart chakra. This one has a higher pitch tone. Which often it can be the other way around. It just kind of depends on what it sounds like the heart needs. It takes a lot of training to be attuned to what other people's chakras need. That's why not many people can do what I do. Good. Do you feel the vibrations from this one? It might be a little easier. Yeah. This one shows its effects a lot quicker than with the lower pitched tuning fork. It's just got a stronger frequency. Now, we've got to pull out some of the more malignant energy in your heart that is contributing to the weakness of it. So I'm just going to be pulling out bits and pieces. Nothing that you need, of course. Everything else will stay just as it is. Just whatever doesn't serve you any longer, whatever is holding you back. That's what we're going to get. So, if I come in here and start poking around a bit, we just kind of feather out, see the stuff that's not supposed to be there. It naturally will be easier to pull away. There we go. We can just release that. There we go. And let it go. It might serve someone else better. Might just be something that's not good for you. There we go. We'll just let it go somewhere else. We have some pretty state-of-the-art energy collectors that release it at a good time somewhere else. I'll just pull this out. There we are. How does this feel? Okay. It's going pretty good. Pretty easy. It's really nice when the energy doesn't have to be convinced to go somewhere else. When it just comes of its own accord. Just a few more bits. We have the metatarsals. Now we have a couple of inoculations. I want to address some more of your aura. So we've still got a few things to go. That'll be it. Oh, let's see. Heart weakness. And the throat chakra. So, let's talk about our little inoculations. These are going to be nearly painless. You really should only feel maybe a bit of pressure. We use a very, very small needle. And let's see, where's my little sanitizer spray? If I could just see your arm. You won't even need a bandage. It doesn't tend to draw blood at all, which is really nice for most people. Let's see. Get into my drawer. So you had some susceptibility to the G virus. You have the face crinkling thing. And this also can assist with the metatarsals. So let's go ahead and just get that. Let's see, we need to be at 7. Okay, so I'm just going to hold the skin taut here. And it's just going to be super quick. Just like that. And then let's go ahead and get this one here. Okay, and we only need, that one's 6. So again, holding the skin taut. There we go. Go in the sharps container. Go back in the drawer. Let's see. Okay. So I'm going to use these little metal forceps here. I would like to just pull out some of the buildup on the metatarsals. So I think what's going on here will just be able to be removed real easy. So if I could just have you put your foot up on my knee here. And we're just going to pull off some of these foreign contaminants here. There we go. What was that? Oh, you know, the thing with the swollen feet and the metatarsals, it can be caused by a lot of things. It's usually multiple things. So that's why we do the inoculation. And also I do a little cleanup, a little manual cleanup. Oh, yeah, these tools were sterilized, so it's not a big deal that we didn't do a little alcohol swab. It's fine. And even if there was an issue, those inoculations will take care of it. Feeling okay here? Yeah, I'm just getting these tiny little bits, almost like grains of sand. Pulling them off. And this shouldn't irritate the bone and surrounding tissues as much. Okay. Other side. If I could just have you bring up the other foot. There we go. Okay. Just go ahead and just pull out these little bits, and then that one's a little difficult. There we go. We will do our general cleanup, and then you'll be done. Good. This one isn't as bad. Does this one usually swell up as much? The same? Okay. So, this one isn't as much caused by those little foreign particles. Okay. Ooh, that one's stuck too. There we go. Okay. You can put your foot down. Now, what I did earlier with pulling out the energy and clipping it, that's what we're going to do, but all around. We've got most everything settled down. We just want to get all those little bits, okay? Alright, so just pull a bit. Let it go. Good. Our energy savers, collectors, our energy collectors will dispose of those little tendrils, those little bits. There we go. Good. Just toss it. It's easier for the collectors to pull out of the air, and then no one else can be affected by it. Okay, up here. Good. Good. There we go. Right in here. There we go. Let me just run down the list. So with the tongue. That is going to be covered by our inoculations. Throat chakra we addressed. I did have some issues with the third eye, which will be taken care of by medicine, metatarsals, manual clearing, and the medicine. And we did a few different kinds of treatment for the face crinkling thing. And we took care of the heart weakness and your predispositions to any unsavory diseases. Now, how does everything feel? Okay. You're likely not going to feel any different for, I would say, about 8 to 12 hours. So likely when you wake up tomorrow, you're going to feel a whole lot better. Be able to start off the new year on the right foot. Right? Wonderful. You have any questions for me? Oh no, this is just a one-time deal. You don't need to come back at all. These treatments just keep working in perpetuity. There's no need to come back. If you have any questions, I would just wait about 48 to 72 hours, and likely whatever you think might be going on will just go away on its own. Alright? The body's kind of a funny thing. So, anything else? Alright, well, I'd like to thank you so much for coming in today. I hope you enjoy our New Year's special. I hope this brings you so much health and happiness. Have a whale of a day, and a good rest of your night. Thank you.